Welcome to our YouTube channel 𝗪𝗵𝗪𝐿. We invite you to dive into a mysterious world where each riddle is a journey through a story that hides clues. The story begins here and now.
In the bustling streets of Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, a series of strange events began to attract the attention of the local population. The central market, usually a thriving hub of commerce, had become the scene of a complex mystery. Merchants, once prosperous, suddenly found themselves facing mysterious disappearances of their most prized goods. Among the key characters in this story was Amadou, a young economist passionate about market dynamics. Amadou had grown up in the popular neighborhoods of Yaoundé and knew every corner of the market. His natural curiosity and analytical mind drove him to investigate these inexplicable disappearances. One morning, as he walked through the market aisles, Amadou noticed something unusual. The stalls of some merchants were almost empty, while others overflowed with products. He decided to speak to Maman Rosine, a fruit seller known for her wisdom and experience. "Maman Rosine, have you noticed anything strange lately?" Amadou asked. "Ah, my son, the market is not what it used to be. Customers are complaining, and we merchants don't know what to do. Some days our products disappear like magic, and other days they remain unsold." Amadou listened carefully, noting every detail. He knew that to solve this mystery he had to understand the market's subtleties and the invisible forces at play. He then went to see Moussa, a fabric merchant who had also been affected by these mysterious disappearances. "Moussa, have you noticed any changes in your sales recently?" Amadou asked. "Yes, Amadou, it's as if someone is playing with our stocks. One day my most precious fabrics disappear, and the next day they reappear without explanation." Amadou began to see a pattern emerging. The most prized products seemed to be at the heart of this mystery, but why and how? He decided to continue his investigation by talking to other merchants and observing transactions more closely. Days passed, and Amadou gathered clues, each more subtle than the last. He knew that to understand what was really happening, he had to look beyond appearances and decipher the hidden signals in the behavior of buyers and sellers. Thus began Amadou's investigation, a quest to uncover the truth behind the mysteries of the Yaoundé market. A truth that, he sensed, was linked to deep and complex economic forces hidden in the daily interactions of merchants and customers. Amadou continued his investigation with renewed determination. He knew the answers lay somewhere in the daily interactions of the market. One day he decided to discreetly follow a group of regular customers to observe their buying behaviors. He noticed that some customers seemed to have privileged information about the arrival of goods. They rushed to the stalls as soon as the market opened, buying specific products in large quantities. Amadou wondered how these customers could be so well informed. He decided to speak to one of them, a man named Jean-Pierre, who always seemed to know what to buy and when. "Jean-Pierre, how do you always find the best products?" Amadou asked. Jean-Pierre smiled mysteriously. "Let's just say I have my sources, but in this market you have to be smart and know where to look." Amadou felt there was more to discover. He continued to observe Jean-Pierre and his interactions with the merchants. He noticed that Jean-Pierre had discreet conversations with certain sellers, exchanging information in whispers. Amadou understood that these exchanges were crucial to understanding the market dynamics. One evening, as the market was closing, Amadou decided to follow Moussa, the fabric merchant, to his warehouse. He hoped to discover additional clues about the mysterious disappearances. Upon arriving at the warehouse, he saw Moussa in deep conversation with a man he didn't recognize. Amadou hid behind a stack of crates to listen to their conversation. "The stocks are ready for tomorrow, but we need to be careful. Customers are starting to ask questions," Moussa said. "Don't worry. Everything is under control. We just need to keep playing our part. And everything will be fine," the mysterious man replied. Amadou realized that something bigger was at play. He decided to confront Moussa the next morning. "Moussa, I know something is going on here. You need to tell me the truth," Amadou insisted. Moussa sighed and looked around to make sure no one was listening. "Amadou, you're a good boy, and I don't want to put you in danger, but you need to understand that this market is governed by forces you can't imagine." Amadou felt that Moussa was about to reveal something important. He listened carefully, hoping to finally understand the mysteries surrounding the Yaoundé market.
The next morning, Amadou met Moussa at the market. Determined to uncover the truth, he was ready to face any risks. Seeing the determination in Amadou's eyes, Moussa decided to reveal what he knew. "Amadou, this market is controlled by a network of influential merchants. They manipulate stocks and prices to maximize their profits. The disappearances of goods are not accidents, but deliberate strategies to create an illusion of scarcity and increase demand." Amadou listened intently, finally understanding the complex mechanisms governing the market. He realized that the merchants use sophisticated techniques to influence buying behaviors and maximize their gains. The customers unknowingly were caught in a game of economic manipulation. "But why do this?" Amadou asked. "Because in this market, like in many others, perception of value is everything. If customers think a product is hard to get, they will be willing to pay more for it. That's how our world works," Moussa replied. Amadou understood that to solve this mystery, he needed to grasp not only the economic dynamics but also the human motivations behind these actions. He decided to continue his investigation, this time focusing on the interactions between merchants and customers. He observed that some merchants used subtle techniques to influence customers' perceptions. For example, they displayed the most coveted products prominently to attract attention while concealing the actual stock. They also used rumors and privileged information to create artificial demand. Amadou decided to confront Jean-Pierre, the well-informed customer, to learn more about his sources of information. Jean-Pierre, I know you have privileged information about the arrival of goods. Can you tell me how you get this information? Amadou asked. Jean-Pierre hesitated for a moment, then replied, Amadou, in this market, information is key. Those who know where to look and who to talk to can gain significant advantages. But you have to be willing to pay the price for this information. Amadou realized that information itself was a precious commodity in this market. He decided to keep digging, determined to uncover all facets of this complex mystery. Amadou continued his investigation with unwavering determination. He now understood that information and perception played a crucial role in the market dynamics. He decided to speak to more merchants and customers to gather additional data and understand the underlying mechanisms. One day, while talking to Maman Rosine, she revealed an interesting detail. Amadou, there are rumors that some merchants deliberately hide their stocks to create an illusion of scarcity. They want customers to think the products are more valuable than they actually are. Amadou noted this valuable information. He realized that the merchants used sophisticated strategies to manipulate customers' perceptions and influence their buying behaviors. He decided to confront Moussa one last time to get definitive answers. Moussa, I now know that you and other merchants manipulate stocks and prices to create an illusion of scarcity. Why do you do this? Amadou asked. Moussa sighed and replied, Amadou, in this market, perception is everything. If customers think a product is hard to get, they will be willing to pay more for it. That's how we maximize our profits. Amadou understood that this strategy was at the heart of the economic dynamics of the Yaoundé market. He realized that to solve this mystery, he needed to understand not only the economic mechanisms, but also the human motivations behind these actions. He decided to share his findings with the other merchants and customers of the market. He organized a meeting to explain how perceptions and information influenced buying behaviors and prices. The merchants and customers were surprised by his revelations, but they quickly understood the importance of these dynamics. Amadou concluded his presentation by posing an open question to the assembly. Dear friends, can you discern the central economic concept that weaves the fabric of this complex story? Before writing your response in the comments, please carefully read the validity conditions for responses in the description section below this video. Each response must be justified by at least 3 clues present in the story. These clues must be explained or commented on to strengthen your response. Additionally, modified responses will be ignored, and remember that you only have 2 attempts. Congratulations to everyone who manages to solve the riddles on their own. Keep it up. We would like to remind you that the goal of these riddles is to stimulate your thinking and creativity. Using artificial intelligence tools to find the answers goes against this spirit. We encourage everyone to take on the challenge by their own means to derive the maximum satisfaction.
Dear subscribers, do you have an idea of the answer? Leave your answers in the comments. Don't forget, the first to find the correct answer will win the reward at stake. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. As soon as a winner is crowned, we will publish a special video to celebrate their triumph and reveal the solution to the riddle. So, stay tuned to not miss anything. Don't forget to show your support by liking and commenting on our videos. Subscribe to be among the first to discover our new challenges, and most importantly, share our videos to help our community grow. We look forward to seeing you very soon for more captivating riddles.